this India obsession end, General Musharraf, even when it's been put in writing?
India obsession. And when will Pakistan obsession end in India? May I ask you?
Yes. When you stop exporting terror and beheading our soldiers.
Views. Don't try to pin me down on these things. Now let me tell you that yes, there is a, when I said internal, that doesn't mean that the external threat. If today you escalate on the line of control and then do whatever you did in East Pakistan or Siachen, then certainly our focus will go to the shift from internal threat to the external threat from the outside. Obviously, things don't remain permanent. Situation, you take action, you take decisions in accordance with environment. Today the environment is that there is a domestic internal threat on Pakistan. So therefore we need to look at terrorism and extremism internally. But as the things are escalating in the line of control, and if India tries to take advantage of this escalation and tries to impose a strong external threat, we will divert, Pakistan Army will divert all its attention to the external threat from India. That is how things change.
So you are a realist. You are. So you are saying.
Therefore, we must understand what is happening.
No.
I mean, you've got extremists in India.
So
those who don't allow our cricket team to play.
So at what stage?
Those who want to kick out our hockey players.
Sir,
isn't this a very extremist view?
Sir, there
is a problem with India, sir, that you create hysteria.
Sir,
you create hysteria in the politicians, the media.
General Musharraf,
such a hysteria, even on this issue of the line of control violations.
General
you
Musharraf,
are creating hysteria.
General Musharraf, I object to that.
Don't do that.
General Musharraf, with all respect to you, we are a lot of nationalistic Indians who object to that. When your soldiers are beheaded, you will object. But I would only say one thing in response to it. This is a.
You are telling lies. Okay, let me say it with confidence. I think you are telling lies. I think you are doing it with some design. Nobody beheads. No soldier no enemy is beheaded by any Pakistani soldier. It is not done. This is not our culture. This is not what armies, disciplined army does. Anybody who does that will be punished severely in the Pakistan army.
So you are taking a position.
Nobody dare do that.
So you are taking a position.
You are believing what your soldiers
are saying.
You are taking.
So, General Musharraf, you are Captain Karnal Sher and Havildar Lalak Jan, both killed on duty on 7 July 1999 and awarded Pakistan's highest military award, the Nishan-e-Haidar. You see, you must, General Musharraf, there is an absence of consistency. When you talk about Mujahideen, at the same time.
What consistency are you talking of? Listen, I've written a book and explained everything. The whole Kargil episode started with the Mujahideen. But do you know that your 2 aircrafts came into Pakistan and bombed us, and then they were shot down? Do you know that? Do you remember that? Now that was before the Kargil conflagration. That was because in taking action against the Mujahideen, the 2 jets came across into Pakistan.
Why did you make the admission in 2003? Why did you make the admission in 2003?
That is how.
Why did you make the admission in 2003?
That is how. Hold on. Hold on. Now, when I'm talking, please don't interfere. Please don't interrupt when I'm talking. Now, that is what happened. And that led to the involvement of second-line forces. The army was not there. It is the second-line force, the NLI. NLI is now a part of the army. Previously, it was a second-line force, like the Rangers, like the Frontier Corps.
Sir, I am sorry.
So they were the ones who were involved. And Lalak Jan belongs to that force, to the NLI.
Sir, let me tell you.
And so was Karnal Singh.
Sir, let me tell you, issue of Mujahideen versus forces.
Listen now.
Sartaj Aziz said.
I want to set the record. First of all, this interview is not on Kargil. If you want to talk on Kargil, I want to talk of East Pakistan first. What your army.
Sir, I have one question on to settle the Kargil issue.
And how Indira Gandhi promoted Manik Shaw as Field Marshal. And how she said that her greatest achievement is to disprove the two-nation theory.
General Musharraf,
from there. So stop discussing Kargil.
General Musharraf,
we are going to discuss that. Then we come to Siachen.
No, one question on Kargil.
No more questions on Kargil.
One question on Kargil.
Pakistan.
Will you allow me?
No, nothing more. We've discussed enough. No, I don't. I don't answer any question on Kargil, because what I see about you Indians is the problem that you will call us rogues, but what the roguish acts that you do, you don't want to discuss it. Now cut that out. I don't take that.
General Musharraf, in November 2010, I'm not talking about Kargil, but I'm moving to 2010 now.
Okay.
Though I had a question on Kargil, you have not allowed me. I placed 10, acknowledging that the Lashkar-e-Toiba and like-minded groups like the Jamaat-ud-Dawa were involved in terrorism.
Can you take action against Bal Thakre's group? Can India take action? Aren't they extremists?
Sir, you are...
Can you take action?
Sir, you are completely...
Eliminate them.
Sir, you
challenge the Indian government to eliminate them.
No, you are... Sir, may I remind you, I don't want to get into those details, but I would like to remind you that your government...
Obviously.
That your government... No, I'll get into every detail.
There's an internal situation.
General Musharraf,